Alright, my name is Stephanie Coronel Agavo, and I am going to be talking about the greatest common factor of 16, 24, and 36. The first thing I want to do is do all the numbers that divide into 16. So the numbers are 1, 2, 4, 8, and 16. For 24, the numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, and 24. The next one will be 36. And the numbers that go into 36 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, and 36. So what we do is to see what numbers they all have in common. If you could see here, they all have 2's in common, but they also have 4's in common. So because 4 is greater than 2, the greatest common factor equals 4. Okay, so next we are going to use the Euclidean algorithm, and to do this, if we start out with two numbers, so we are going to start out with 36 and 24. So 20 goes into 36 one time, so multiply it times 1. And then you'll add 16, so it could equal 36. We'll move this number over here. 20 equals 16 times 1 plus 4. We will then move the 16 over here. 16, 4 times 4 plus 0. So we factored that out. The next one will be 24 and 16. So it'll be 10 times 2 plus 4. We'll carry the 10 over here. 10 equals 4 times 2 plus 2. The 4 goes over here. 4 equals 2 times 2 plus 0. So now that we have gotten all three numbers factored out, we'll see what number they got in common. And we can see here, they got the 4 and the 4. So the GCF equals 4. Okay, so next I am going to demonstrate with these blocks to what I basically just did on the board. So as you can see here, this long stick is 36 blocks. Here we have 24. The first thing we're going to do is get the difference. The difference is 12, and we'll just use one set of blocks. And we'll cut the difference again, which is 12. So we could see here that the difference of them and like the greatest common factor that these two numbers have is 12. Now what we're going to do is do the same thing, but also using 16 because that's one of the numbers as well. So we'll get 16 and 12. The difference is 4. We'll cut the difference again, which is 4. And we'll cut it one more time. And we can see that the difference is equally 4. So the greatest common factor of these three numbers has to be 4. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do, we're going to do subtract 34 from 18. And there are various methods you could do this. So if you write it out in the traditional method, what you could do is to make the problem easier, you could like add or subtract a certain number to it. I'm going to choose to add 12 to both numbers. So if you add 12 to both numbers, over here I'll write what I get, which is 46 minus 30, which makes it a lot easier to subtract. So it will be 16. And if we do this the traditional way, B2, you carry the 1, you get the same answer. Okay, so to confirm what I just showed, we are going to use a timeline. So in a timeline, we start at 24. We need to go back 18. So if we start at 34, we'll just count, 1, 2, 3, and we will reach all the way to 16 right here. So that is how we know it works. Okay, so the final way is, if you could see here, I have 34 blocks. So I want to take 18 away. So because I cannot take 8 away from 4, I will need to get a 10, break it up into ones, and then take away 8. So I'll take 4 and 8, and then due to the 1, I'll take a whole set of 10 out, and I am left over with 16 blocks, and that's how I will get 16 from that.